This is troublesome. I'm telling you all. This is absolutely... Oh! Are these the immigrants? Because that's a lot of them. I like it. Please say yes. Please let that be the immigrants. There's no town hall to register at. Let's go somewhere else. No! Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Settlement Survival with me, Spacefish, and welcome to our beautiful little settlement out here. How good it really looks in this game, doesn't it? Absolutely loving it thus far, all the vibrant colours and all. Absolutely gorgeous. That said, we are having quite a bunch of issues already in the game. I must admit that we do need to start working on fixing. First and foremost, I mean the biggest issue really being that we're kind of out of workers. You know, we have a lot of jobs that need filling and we don't have the people for it. There's like 11 kiddos growing up, but I don't know how long it takes in this game. I feel like it may take absolute ages, given that, you know, kids just start at an age of 1 and need to go all the way up to like 12, 13 years or something of age to get there. Now, I've got no clue if that's like literally 1 year here, so that would be quite long. So, in any case, you know, that is a big concern, most certainly. And going beyond that, what is an even bigger concern is firstly that we're absolutely out of wood, which is not great. And secondly, that we're absolutely out of tools, which is also not good, especially also considering the fact that we do need wood to produce more tools. So, we're in a bit of a tough position. We need to take care of that and more, of course, this episode. And then we're going to also be hoping that someday we do get more people coming in. I have already spotted up here that there may be some immigrants coming in, so that would be quite cool. They could bring the plague with them, though, which would not be cool. But, you know, that would be an option. We would probably have to accept them because we do really, really badly need more people. And then going beyond that, you know, we just need to knock down some more forest. We need to make sure that wood is coming in and... well, we generally need to make sure to try and spread people among the places as good as possible. Alongside that, we also do have now the sowing season starting. It is March, so it is time to get all the flax seeds out on the fields, all the pea seeds, all the chili seeds. And, well, we do really only have one worker per field still, so not too happy about that. But we'll have to go and see how that goes. Now, without further ado, I would say we're getting started on that, but as a side note, if you're new around here, of course, if you do happen to enjoy this very episode, please make sure to go ahead and smash that subscribe button right down below. Always really means the absolute world. We're still quite a small channel, of course, and, you know, 1,000 subscribers is the next huge milestone that we're aiming for, so every single person really, of course, does a lot there. Without further ado, though, let's go and have a little bit of a look around there. You can see I was already cutting down some plants, which was interesting, because it looked for a second as though we may have the option now... Nope. It kind of looked like there was some wheat growing there or something, which would have been quite interesting to me, because I would really like to be sowing out some wheat as well, but apparently not. I've got no clue. I mean, these plants always look like wheat, but apparently not. So, we'll have to see. I would like to plant something other than chilies at some point, because it doesn't really seem like the food to plant. You know, it's a bit confusing, but we'll see. We'll see what we go do past that. Now, I mean, generally speaking, the number one task has to be to get the tools in the way. That said, we do have a worker taking care of this, and we've been producing 10 tools this year, so I guess there is some stuff happening. We only have 4 citizens without tools now, so it is getting somewhere. There's also a person injured, which is, albeit, already up there and being treated, so that, I guess, is fine. The big issue still being, though, raw materials. We're quite low on that. Citizen happiness is also not going too well. It does lower my work efficiency in the end. Church, theatre, alcohol, candy, and fancy food can go and increase our happiness. Well, you know, the issue probably being that we don't have a cleric available in here to go and increase said happiness of my citizen. Of course, you know, we could build theaters and stuff. We don't really have the capacity for that, right? So the thing is, we don't have anyone we could put there, really, right? The only option would be to go and dismiss one of our laborers, not laborers, builders, and put him in there. I mean, we are getting a lot from this gatherer's hut, and I do kind of want to make sure that we do keep the food flowing in, because that's, of course, one of the most essential bits. I'm not too happy about that. Clothing is also really low. It's probably something we need to well, not pre-provision, but that's something that we will need to build at some point too, I'm quite sure. Here, tailor. Leather, wool, alpaca wool, linen, or cotton cloth. And I do think, I mean, we are usually harvesting flax, wherever that ends up. So I suppose that is going to be usable. Where does the flax end up? I mean, it's not food. It's none. Oh no, here, I guess. Ooh, wait. There we go. Yeah, so we do have a lot of flax ready to go. Kind of wondering how we make linen out of flax though, because like, from what I see here, I guess it's not the tailor taking care of that. So we'll need to find out about that bit too. But yeah, so that is another thing we really need to do. We just don't have the people for anything. I would say let's go and get one of these builders off the job and just put another, well, person into here to raise our citizens' happiness. Because we do need to make sure that our citizens are somewhat happy. We do want that work efficiency to go up, not down. So it's quite important, I would argue. And then citizen health. I mean, overall, it doesn't seem too terrible. We do have that clinic now that's mostly, hopefully, taking care of people for the time being. And we don't have much of any injuries except that one injury that's being treated. So I'll just kind of have to do for now. Now, going beyond that, I would really like to go and build that tailor. But before we can do so, I would argue that we probably need to go knock down some more trees. And we're eventually going to be expanding up here anyway, so we can just schedule this stuff for being knocked down. I am always wondering who else is going up there. Repairman. Okay, so there's our builders, and we have a vendor. Oh, is she working at the marketplace, basically? Yeah, looks like it. So the marketplace, I think, is where the citizen can go and pick up the stuff they need, I suppose. Okay. So yeah, apparently the person from the marketplace, the builders, and whoever else, you know, repair shop, repairman here, whoever else does currently not really have much of anything on their list, just comes to help out. Everyone else, you know, keeps taking care of their own stuff, which, you know, seems legitimate to me. That's quite fine in my book. At the end of the day, I'm always a bit worried that someone who actually has a different job to take care of just goes and, you know, suddenly starts knocking down trees, but that doesn't seem to be the case currently, so that's good. In terms of the fuel and everything, I am wondering also, I guess we weren't only making fuel here, right? We can technically also make planks, which we would need for the, but we can't, like, we can technically make planks. We are not making planks, though, because we don't even have the people. Let's be honest. We do not have the capacity. For those of you who are getting what I refer to. But yeah, we don't have the capacity to, you know, in any world, have a fisherman. We just don't have the people available. So that'll have to wait. What we will be building, though, for the time being, is we will be building that tailor. Because I think we can all already quite well tell that that is going to become relevant. Now, apparently we're building that tailor here because it matches a little bit more the width of these buildings. And then, you know, we've got two builders. They can just slowly but surely take care of it. And in the end, at the very least, that'll hopefully, you know, keep them busy. Get them to do some stuff for us. So that's quite fine. On the other side of things, you know what I'm actually wondering about? We don't have anyone producing stone currently, right? Because, I mean, we have the mine. The mine is producing iron ore, which is the most important bit. And they're not even able to get us stone, I guess. So is that something we potentially would need to research too? I mean, generally speaking, we do have 7 technology points, so maybe it also makes sense to quickly check through here. Maybe there's something that would be more or less important. I mean, the thing is, everything, though, that we can research here, we need to build a building for in the end, and we need to have someone working for it in the end, so... Yeah. Well, sand mining. Oh, I guess that's for glass and stuff eventually? Interesting. Okay, so, house upgrades is quite cool. Church upgrades and all. Police station, surely important. Smelting is gonna... It's all gonna be important, but we don't have the people. You know? Medical research. Scholar says deep research in waterborne infection diseases that can more effectively treat waterborne... Oh! Okay, so stuff like this could be quite cool. Because, you know, this is just a bonus to how well people are treated. So that's quite good. And, you know, apparently... Okay, so these two I'm considering. Oh, no. I think... No. This is just... Okay, so this is to generate tech XP. But we would research it like this, I suppose. And we've got paper books. School can use paper to increase... Ah, yeah, right, school. Also quite important, right? I'm just kind of looking for what we can use, though, to buff a little bit what we currently have going on. Buying insurance for caravans. There's caravans? Traders? Oh, good to know. Had no idea. So this is all for like trade, which is I guess not really relevant to us just yet. This here would be the quarry, which is to get stone produced. I mean, you know, I would kind of like to have it. We don't have the people for it. So we're not researching anything currently, I would say, for which we don't have the people to take care of it. Sand mining, yada, yada, yada. We've got the mine. Exploration technology 1. Technology needed mining, smelting. Unlock the senior mine and the open mine. The possibility of accidental deaths of miners. Accidental deaths? I do not like that. Same function as mine, but with greater reserves and higher efficiency. Yeah, okay, so this would be quite cool, but we would need lamp oil, which we don't have yet. Material recycling. Builders learning to recycle materials. The raw materials of its more structures. Ooh, that could be cool, because we do have stuff like the old workshop that we do eventually want to pull down. You know, the old stuff for producing fuel. We've got the sawmill, which we already have. Toilet. Build toilets in house to improve the health. Ooh. Unlock toilet upgrade option for luxury house. Okay. Oh, you can obtain it through health, through trade only, though. And that's, I guess, what we have the money for as well. I mean, I can't really obtain it, that's the issue. Bridge building may be relevant at some point. Lighting. Ah, this is where we get the lamp oil, right? Okay, well, it's all kind of stuff that we don't. Okay. Reed field. Compost for a factory. Okay. The one thing processing may be relevant here. Ah, weaving. Flax. And then we go... Okay, we go to the textile mill. We use the flax, get it into linen, and then we go to the tailors. So this is something we will research, because we'll definitely need it. We're basically going to base all our clothes production for the time being on flax. So we do kind of definitely want that. And, well, wheat. I would love to, but we don't have it. And past that, transfer station. Can store items, workers inside will transport stored items to warehouse outside of the... Could be useful for the future. We don't have enough people currently. Warehouse, which is a greater storage capacity than the storage yard. Maybe soon. Baskets made from reed. Carry weight of citizens equipped with basket plus 50. That is quite good, but we don't have reed. Delivery. Workers in marketplaces, small marketplaces will also automatically deliver food, water, and fuel to nearby citizens. This one we will get, because that seems like an efficiency buff in general. Movement speed of logistics workers plus 20%. Yes, please. Oh, there we are. There's some useful stuff. Animal power. Markets, trading posts, transit hubs, and delivery station can make use of horses or donkeys for transportation in order to increase load limit by 500. Oh, you don't have the transfer stations yet, but we're still going to research it because we're going to be able to use that in the future. Then market expansion, markets more prosperous. Okay, that one we don't care about. So a little bit of research done. I would argue that that'll hopefully help, you know, more carrying weight and stuff. And what are those llamas doing? They're using the walkways like law-abiding citizen. Look at them. That is glorious. Okay, fuel reserves just went too low. I do wonder if it is just because we have the automatic delivery now. The lady's just taking care of delivering stuff herself. Or if we actually are kind of... Ooh. We may be kind of out of fuel. I am wondering, though. I mean, the temperatures are going up. Would that not mean that we do have less fuel usage going on now? Or is that not an effect that we have? Something I think we need to find out about. The good news being that we do now have enough tools again, apparently. So that's not an issue anymore. So that's a good boost to productivity. And we got the citizen happiness back up to normal, which means more productivity. And I think that is quite important. All the fields are sowed as well. In fact, you know, first things are starting to be fully grown, which is cool. Oh, and we do have an advanced tailor unlocked. I wonder if that came with the textile bit. Textile watermill, that's quite cool. But yeah, we need kind of people. That's kind of the bottom line. Now we kind of just need people, right? That's the next thing. Everything else, you know, we've averted some crises, and we do have a little bit of wood. These guys are hopefully producing a little more wood, so, you know, more or less fine. I could even add another job position. I would, in fact, like to go and build another forester's hut. We talked about it briefly at the end of the last episode, I think, but the matter of fact is we just don't have the people to take care of this. Now, one citizen wants new houses. Oh, because it's like a grown-up kiddo or what? That's interesting. Well, we could go build another house or two, you know, just like a few to make sure people are good and all. Kind of a bit reflecting on materials here, to be honest. I think we'll squeeze a house in right here, because there's not really space for anything else anyways. Out here doesn't make too much sense. The thing is, I do kind of want to make sure that things are also in the influence radius of this church. But maybe we could go place down another one right here. Now, the thing is that we will definitely need to go knock down some more trees, because we were already quite low on wood the entire time. And we do need to continue that fuel production, given that we're basically permanently at 0 now. Which I'm really not too happy about. Kind of feels like we're not too able to fix it currently, despite the advanced mill. Which is an issue, you know, because we built that, of course, to kind of avert having to use more workers. And now we are somewhat in the place that, I mean, well, what in the world do? I don't have a second worker to assign to this. I don't want people to be freezing. And it is not going to happen just yet. You know, everyone does have some fuel. But when the winter hits, we need to have more. And I'm kind of a bit worried about things. I mean, everyone's got some things stored, but I don't know. Right, there's more houses. Letizia here is able to chill in a new one now, so that's cool. I like it. I am a bit wondering, because she's 18 years old now. She's a water fetcher and all, but would she not have been one previously? Maybe kiddos can do some light jobs? I've got no clue. But if I have a look here, I've got 18 workers, 2 builders, 1 no, I don't know. I've got no clue. Everyone's assigned. In any case, you know, we will just need to kind of wait, I guess, till we're able to accept immigrants into the city. Aside from that, we do now have the houses built at the very least. I would like to find a spot eventually for the textile mill thingy. The one thing that I absolutely despise with that, though, is that you can really only build the mills like either parallel or horizontal. You can't like have incremental angles, and then when the river just angles in like that, you can basically just not build it anywhere, which is kind of a bit of a big issue, so we'll need to see about that eventually. Autumn arrived. Time for harvest. Very cool indeed. So those fields are getting harvested now. Kind of a bit of a risk, I think, of not actually managing to harvest everything. But I don't have more people to assign to the fields currently, right? And we're running out of clothing. We really need these dudes. We do have a little bit of wood and all, so I would say we do already need to slowly but surely make sure to take care, and this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, I can't place this here, because like here, it goes into the water, while the water wheel is able to turn, and, well, maybe here? I can slap it down right there. Okay, that's good. That is good news. We'll go and slap the textile mill down right there. And we'll go and get some roads going. Just the dirt stuff for the time being. I would also love to upgrade some stuff to, like... stone. Okay. I would actually love to go and upgrade some stuff to stone roads to go and increase people's movement speed by 50%. The thing is, we don't really have much stone. We don't have a quarry yet, because we don't have the people for that either. In fact, let me go. We did have some more... we have another 2 technology points. Jesus Christ. But we will actually, in fact, go and get a quarry researched, and maybe slowly but surely just prepare to set it down somewhere, so that when we do accept these immigrants, we're good to just kind of get going with things. And there's people freezing there already. Cool. So the question now being... how in the world do I Tetris things around to make sure that I get more fuel? I mean, I don't even have enough wood available currently to make more fuel. 2 people injured as well. I'm just like... I'm on the brink of everything currently, right? It's a bit annoying. So... I don't know. I mean, it's not like I can really pull somebody off something. Could go and get the Gatherer's Hut tuned down a little bit, but that would probably also mean a little bit of a, you know, more shortage of fuels, not fuel, food, which is feeling like it's a little bit imbalanced currently. It's not like we have insane overheads on that end either, so I'm really not liking this. The stone is going down. Everything's kind of just very much on the brink. And it's mostly because I just don't have enough people to assign. You know, the kiddos are being born and everything, which is great, which is good, which is beautiful, but we need more. And I'm also a bit worried now if we do accept immigrants that we may... Is it already getting cold? Oh my god. Like, looking at the seasons, I thought we were still in a very warm climate, but no. It's getting cold and we don't have fuel. Okay, we need to do something about this now. I guess we will have even one less builder. We'll have one more person working the sawmill, and hopefully that'll mean that we do now get enough fuel together again, because otherwise we'll have some dead people here soon. And I don't like dead people in my settlement. That's sounding quite a terrible. So there goes the fuel jumping up and down. They do have some fuel now, so that's good. Fuel reserves are still low, but that's at least catching some of the most essential bits, I guess, and hopefully we can produce some a little quicker now, and hopefully my one builder will at some point manage to finish this thing. I'm feeling a little bad for her, but what do we do, I guess. Then we do have the advanced tailor, which I would love to build, but in fact we can't, because we don't have the plank production available yet, given that we're making fuel with this stuff. So what we'll be doing instead, I guess, is that we'll be building a normal tailor. It does seem to have the same size, and we'll just be upgrading the thing. Oh, wait. We did build a normal... I'm absolutely... Okay, don't mind me. So we have that. We will already just pre-schedule something here, which is got to be linen. Well, in fact, we can just... Okay, no, we can just select... rough clothes, and I think it does take all the materials despite it saying alpaca wool here now. So we'll do that. There's backpacks. That seems nice. It's going to increase my carrying weight again, isn't it? But yeah, we need to kind of, because they're citizen without clothes in wintertime. That is an issue. Very big one. The thing is, I don't really have people to make clothes currently, right? We have all the flax in the world. We just don't have the people to be the tailor. Don't have the people to be in the textile watermill, you know, that's the big issue right now. So I have to say I am a good bit worried about that. Hopefully we kind of, you know, manage to live with it. Now it's winter time as well. We can't really send anyone anywhere. The good news, in fact, is I do have the people for the positions now. We'll take Emily off the fields. We'll take Cherry off the fields. We'll take Sherry off the fields. We'll take Doreen off the fields because the fields are not usable in winter time. So now I need to wait for the... Yay. Okay. We'll put them here for the time being. And maybe one of them can go be a builder. I think that's everyone assigned. Yeah. So that's everyone assigned. When the textile mill thingy is ready, we'll be reassigning 2 of them. Boom. We will be reassigning, I think, people from the mine, because we're doing quite well, in fact, on iron ore, if you see right here. Doreen here will be working here, and then we've got Cherry, apparently, who will be our tailor. And we will schedule to process the flax into linen in order to be able to make clothes, and hopefully that takes care of that next shortage of ours. Jesus Christ. It's all just like, honestly, it's just everything is short. We still don't have fuel. I hope at least, you know, the houses are filling up with fuel now. Oh boy. That house was at 6 units. That house is at 0 units. We're also very low on wood again. But luckily, I don't like this. Luckily, we are having some free builders now again who we can send out to go and knock down some trees. They should not be too far away from any warm spots, though, so hopefully this will somehow work out for them. Oh my god. This is troublesome. I'm telling you all. This is absolutely... Oh! Are these the immigrants? Because that's a lot of them. I like it. Please say yes. Please let that be the immigrants. There's no town hall to register at. Let's go somewhere else. No! No, don't go somewhere else. I need you. No! You are absolutely joking. Oh no! Are they still chilling there? They're still chilling there. Quick, build a town hall. I don't know where we build it, but we're building it right now. There, town hall. Boom. We don't have enough materials. No. Don't leave me. I don't know what to do, guys. This is going to be, yeah, okay. This is going to be interesting. So, we need to see now how in the world we do fix this stuff, especially given the amounts of wood we do now need. But hopefully, getting that town hall ready and we will be able to accept those immigrants because we really need them and there's so many of them. I really want them in my town. It's like 8 people. That would fix so many of my worries and issues. So, fingers crossed that we can somehow still make this work. We'll be knocking down a bit more forest and we'll somewhere... I don't know. I don't know where we'll get it from, but we will somehow need to get some stone from somewhere to be able to finish this off or build a quarry to get the stone. I have got no clue in the world. But we'll try and get it slapped together before these people leave, hopefully. And fingers crossed that we will still manage to recruit them and keep them here. And, well, you know, then that will hopefully resolve the issue a little bit. So, fingers crossed on that. For today, though, we're ending this episode off right here. I hope you all very much enjoyed it. Of course, if you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. With all those things out of the way, though, as usual, people, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll catch you in the next episode very soon. Ciao.